National Standards for Disability Services. Standard 6, Service Management. You have the right to use a service that is managed well.
Hi there, my name's Annie, and before we get started, I need to tell you about the NDIS Code of Conduct. It's a bit of information, but it's important for everybody to know you have rights when you use a support service as a person with disability. So let's get started. The Code of Conduct requires workers and providers who deliver NDIS supports to act with respect for individual rights to freedom of expression, self-determination, and decision-making in accordance with relevant laws and conventions. Respect the privacy of people with disability. Provide supports and services in a safe and competent manner with care and skill. Act with integrity, honesty and transparency. Promptly take steps to raise and act on concerns about matters that might have an impact on the quality and safety of supports provided to people with disability. Take all reasonable steps to prevent and respond to all forms of violence, exploitation, neglect and abuse of people with disability. Take all reasonable steps to prevent and respond to sexual misconduct. Oh my!
Ta-da! Didn't expect that, did you?
No, I did not, Ethan. What a surprise!
So, I came by to help explain what my rights are about service management.
That's a great idea. Let's get started. Thanks for coming in, everybody. And welcome Ethan and Cassie, our client representatives at this staff meeting. I'm just calling in everybody to make sure we all know that one of our clients' rights is we make sure we have good staff at this service.
Because, as people with disability, we have the right to use services with good staff.
That's right, Cassie. I'm happy to say all of you have been excellent, including our new staff members, Alec, Nan and Eileen. Well done to you. Put your hands up, you three.
Thanks for talking to me, John. You know I am a new staff member, but I noticed a couple possible problems here in the art room. It's nothing major, but I wanted to know if I can have help fixing those issues. It's important everybody can work in here and everybody has equal access.
Thank you for telling me, Nan. No worries. In fact, it is the right of people using our service to make sure there are no problems. And if we find problems, it is their right that we fix them. So you did the right thing.
Thank you. I love working here. I want to do the right thing.
Hello everybody. Annie said I could come in and ask on behalf of the service participants about how you work. I understand we have the right to use a service that has good processes and ways of working. Is that true?
It is true, Duck One. I'm glad you asked. We work on that all the time. You have a right to a well-managed service, working well and always making improvements.
That's great. Thanks.
Hi Amanda. I'm so glad you and Gizmo came in today. I understand you have some questions about the changes to the new funding system. Annie told me if you wanted to talk to somebody about it, I'd like to help.
Yes, I feel really confused about the whole thing. I tried to talk to a friend about it on the weekend. That only made me more confused. I was hoping somebody here at the service could help explain it so I could understand.
Well, that's our job. No matter what it is your right that as a service, we communicate well. I see you brought your folder in with all the information. Let's go through it together. And if I can't help you to understand it all, we'll find someone who can make it clear for you.
That makes me feel better. It is a lot of stuff that can be hard to understand. Thank you.
No worries, Amanda. That's why we are here.
Now we'll talk about what your service should do to meet your rights when it comes to service management. Hey, Dakwan.
Good to see everybody. We have a few things to cover today. We're just reviewing our responsibilities to our service participants.
One thing I know is we should have well-trained staff members who are good at our job. Keeping that in mind, we are all doing a week of extra training over the next 6 months.
Yes, Alec?
I know we must obey all laws here at the service that apply to what we do.
Absolutely, you're right on the money, Alec. Speaking of money, who can tell me about that?
I haven't been here very long, Annie, but I think I can answer that.
Go for it, Eileen.
Well, I think we must have good processes in place to manage our finances, our staff, and safety for all.
Well done. All services supporting people with disability must have those things in place. Now let's have a dance battle to have a break.
Awesome. I love working here.
Haha, okay, a couple more things and then we're done. Who can tell me about feedback from our participants?
Well, Annie, we must learn from the feedback we receive from our participants. And then it's important that we make improvements based on that feedback.
That's right, John. And can anybody explain who gives us feedback and assessment about our service? And maybe Alec, Eileen and Nan, since you are all our newest staff, you might want to write this down. Great, Nan, have a go.
I know we have to ask other people about what we do, not just each other. So that includes people with disabilities, the family and their carers, and also their advocates and other people too. We ask them all if our service is doing well.
Excellent answer. I'm so glad you're on board, Nan. All of you. I'm so proud of all of you.
Your rights in review.
Hi again, with help from Annie. I'll just review your rights one more time. If you have a disability, you have a right to a well-managed service, which means the service has good staff, makes sure there are no problems or fixes problems if they happen, has good processes and ways of working, communicates well.
When you use a disability service, your service should have staff who are well trained and good at their jobs, obey all the laws that apply, have good processes in place to manage finances, staff and safety, learn from the feedback they receive and make improvements. Ask other people, including people with disability, families and carers, advocates and others, if the service is working well.
For more information on your rights and the standards, go to www.dss.gov.au or www.ndiscommission.gov.au.